What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? It is your. Why do I have. This is a spider web? How do I get a spider web on me at the communication station? My hair sticking up like I got a little peak. Y'all, it's a lot going on right now, guys. My lips is ashy and white. Guys, we are at the communication station, baby. And we have another remote PTO. I know y'all been saying, Dalen, we love the remote PTOs, but when are you going back on the road to touch the people? Don't you? Y'all, this is irritating me because this part of my hair is sticking up. I look like a peacock. But don't worry, my cock-a-doodle-doing ass is going to be back on the road, touching the people starting this week, baby. So yeah, we're going to have some more out in the field PTOs coming and some regular shifts. Y'all, I got some pretty interesting shifts lined up, guys. We finna hit some more serial killers, some more celebrities, some more infamous cases, some more regular degulars, and most importantly, we gonna be reaching out to your loved ones. Y'all, okay. We have another remote PTO today. I'm not sure of any of the information attached to this story. You guys know how we roll. You guys know how we do. So I just wanted, before we start, just thank you to everyone that has contributed to the Graveyard Shift, whether it's be by joining our membership program or whether it's just by watching our videos, guys. It's because of y'all that we have upgraded literally to the communication station, aka the Graveyard Shift HQ, aka the boom of the rooms, guys. Let's get to this PTO. Bringing in my guy. What's going on, Jimmy?
Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing?
Jimmy, I'm doing wonderful, brother, man. I tried to squeeze this in. I thought a train wasn't going to come by for a minute, but that train's a coming. I don't know if y'all can hear them bells coming, man. But people sit up here and say that they like the actual vibe of the train, man. Like it adds to the energy of the session.
It does. It really does.
Yeah. So, Jimmy, tell me, man, where you from?
I'm from Greenwood, South Carolina. Uh, I was raised here for a little while. Went back to North Carolina. Come back down here. Been riding. I've been riding today. Matter of fact, you called me while I was riding. So I
you
in that.
What do you ride?
Electric Glide, Harley Davidson, 2010.
Okay, so you a Harley rider?
Sir, yes, sir. Born and bred, always.
Okay, so you born and raised in North Carolina, you said?
Born in Lancaster, South Carolina. Born and raised in North Carolina for a little while, and mostly in South Carolina.
Okay. So Jimmy, what do you do for a living?
Right now, I do odd end work, handyman work, just anything, mechanic work, whatever it is needs to be done, I do.
But you just feel the most free on that bike?
Always. That's where you clear your head. That's where you can get the most clarity of everything.
Okay, I love that for you, man. I love that for you. So how long
is that
of the Graveyard family?
Ever since Ghost Brothers, and then after Ghost Brothers, I found you on YouTube. And after I found you on YouTube, I went from there, man. I've been watching you ever since. Joined up with the team. Believes wholly on it. Believe a lot of it. Believe everything of it.
Okay. So what makes you such a believer in what we do with the Graveyard Shift?
What makes me such a believer? Everything. When you do the spirit box and the questions you ask and how they come out almost identical to the answer to what you're asking. That's what is telling you it's true. It's for real. No matter what people say or what people, it's true. It's real. And that brought close to me. I play with the spirit box every once in a while, and it don't ever work quite as good with me though.
So you've never had you don't have any good experiences with the spirit box?
No, not really. I've had leave. I hear leave a lot, so I'm like, okay, damn, but that gone. You don't talk to me, I want to talk to you. So I leave on. We got some
Say,
places here in Greenwood that I go to, you know, and it sometimes you hear something, sometimes you don't.
right, right. So I guess have you ever had a paranormal experience yourself?
I had when I was little one time at a house that my mom and I lived in. I was answering the telephone. Excuse me. I was an- and when I was little, I was answering the telephone. And I walked back toward the hallway, and I saw something like a woman with a long black hair, orange like dress on, and she came up the hallway and like whoosh. To me, it looked like I was a kid now. So to me, it looked like it went into the stove. I all freaked out and tripped, and that's about it. I think there was something else at my cousin's house. I took some pictures, and yeah, I didn't like that.
What didn't you like about the photos you took?
Well, let's just put it this way. It was a dark black cloak sitting up in a corner. And the older gentleman that I seen in the picture up front, it looked like the guy that lived there. But before then, it was the black cloak that was there. Before I did all that and took the pictures, there was a spirit box session I was doing. It kept telling me to leave. Leave, leave, leave. I was like, I ain't going nowhere. Well, I gotta leave. And then next thing you know, I get sick. I start feeling dizzy. I was like, nah, I can't do this. So that kind of made me think maybe that black cloak had something to do with it. I don't know. So I said, get it off of me, all kind of stuff.
Okay, okay. So
That was
as
recent.
that's what I was about to say. As how recent was something like that?
That was maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I said that too.
So do you feel like your what do you call your bike life? I guess like a bike lifestyle. Like what is that? Is would you call it like a lifestyle? Right? It would be a lifestyle, right?
It is a lifestyle, yep.
Right. So do you feel like your biking lifestyle can play a part in I guess your paranormal experiences? Meaning, I don't know, you're traveling a lot of places, you're moving through a lot, you're meeting a lot of people. Like, I don't know, do you feel like that environment fosters or, nurtures?
Attachments, like attachments.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I've felt that before. Like, matter of fact, speaking of the black cloak thing, when I was coming back from that town, my truck started acting up. The OD thermometer messed up. My transmission went out. And I was like, oh man, come on, are you for real? I said, y'all wasn't supposed to go with me. Y'all wasn't supposed to go with me. Get back. But it made it to the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I tripped. Yeah. Yeah, it was wild.
Okay. So then I guess, Jimmy, who are you, I guess, interested in speaking with today?
My father. I've tried to contact him in certain ways. You brought an inspiration to me. It's like the remote thing. I was like, well, I wonder, I was sitting in my shed. I got a little shed like slash your boom boom room. It's my papa's hideout.
Yeah, Paul's hideout.
That's it. That's it. So I was sitting up in there. I was like, man, I wonder if I can do it with this. And I had his picture, which I ain't got it now. I apologize. But I had his picture and I said my intentions and all that. And I didn't ever get nothing. So I let you run just to see. I mean, I truly believe. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to get in touch with.
So your father. So I guess what's the story behind your father in his passing?
Well, he was in North Carolina with his girlfriend and they was going to collect some insurance money, right? Okay. With that being said, I was told that he went out to the truck, pulled a shotgun out the back of his truck, and when he was doing it, he was pulling it by the barrel. My daddy always taught me you don't ever pull the gun out by the barrel. So they said it went off, hit him in the chest, and it killed him. At the trigger, they told me there was enough powder built up in the barrel that it went off and shot him in the chest. Me, and I talked to some more people, said an unloaded shotgun cannot kill you. Just by beating you, yes, but not killing you. So I want to know, was there somebody there? Was it an accident? I'd like to know.
So, okay, so just so I understand, so your father was dealing with someone, and the plan was to go collect some sort of insurance money,
Yes.
and this was a man or a woman that he was going with.
There was a woman.
It was a woman that he was going to collect some money with.
Right.
When they
Correct.
get
Yeah.
when they get there, he goes to pull out a shotgun or a rifle.
No, not when he gets there. She was getting ready. So he said he was going to go clean out the truck outside. So when he went outside to clean the truck out, he pulled the barrel by the gun, pulled the gun by the barrel to pull it out the back behind the seat.
Gotcha.
And it went off. So, yeah, the trigger went off, and I don't believe that.
But
I
then
really
let me
don't.
ask you this: okay, my first question is, even if he did grab the gun by the barrel, would not
Mhm.
something have happened that had to have hit the trigger for it to go off?
Right. That's what they tried to tell me. But I've had a military man, which is a state trooper man. I asked him one day, I said, hey, let me ask you something. Can an unloaded shotgun kill you? He said, no. Only way an unloaded gun can kill you is if somebody beats you with it.
Wait, so they said that the shotgun was unloaded.
They tried to tell me there was enough powder built up in the gun to make it ignite when whatever grabbed the trigger, and it sparked a spark and go off.
And so that was enough pressure, I guess, to cause essentially a bullet wound.
What they say? What they say? Yep.
What?
Yep. And then more, his so-called, my daddy was a truck driver, a player. You might well say he was a player. So the woman he was with, man, she made sure his boots wasn't going to be in a casket, or made sure a certain watch wasn't going to be in the all kind of stuff, man. So yeah, I ain't like none of that.
So I guess whatever happened to the insurance money that he was looking to go get that day before the accident happened?
That's a good question. I haven't seen nothing, heard nothing, or anything. I've done some checks here recently, and there are insurance out there, but I got to finish, doing the paperwork and all for that to see where that goes.
Okay.
She took off, man. She took off right after the funeral.
Really?
Yeah.
So have you looked at an autopsy report that maybe shows what happened?
Yep, on the death certificate. On the death certificate, it says accidental gunshot.
What?
Yeah, man.
So then, Jimmy, let me ask you this: in your heart of hearts, what do you feel like happened?
I think somebody pulled the trigger. I think there's more to the story I could say, but I think somebody snuck up in there, pulled the trigger, or something happened when nobody was on the porch. On the driveway. Something happened. And she was with somebody the same time she was with him. So you know how that goes.
Okay, so she was with two different people. What?
Yep.
How long ago was this?
Oh man, I was 19 and I'm 55 now.
Oh, so this has been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So this is
And it's always been in my mind, what happened. I want to know what happened. I went looking for her right after the funeral. Went to her sister's house. She said, why you won't talk to her? He's gone. She's gone. She's gone. She's here. I said, well, let her know I'm looking for her and I want to talk to her.
Right. So what? And if you did get to talk to her, what were you gonna ask her?
Just a conversation. That's all. Find out what really happened during that morning. That's all. Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, I understand. Okay. Dang.
Yeah.
Someone
Go ahead.
that's dealt with guns, my whole life. It's just like I've never I've never heard of that either.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Me neither. And I, I deal with guns now, and I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so
So
for all of our gun experts, in the graveyard shift family, please let us know if you've ever heard of an incident or a circumstance when an unloaded gun has shot and killed someone or shot anyone. Period. Like
exactly, yeah.
what? Okay, okay. Well, Jimmy, that's wild, man. Have
And to
you?
be wild about it, his name is the same as my name. My social security number is on his death certificate. I don't know why that is, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, explain that to me too, if anybody can in the comment.
Okay. Okay. So have you felt like your father has presented himself at all since he's passed?
I was on okay, I was on TikTok one time, and they got all these mediums and stuff on there, and I was blah blah messing around with them, and I asked a question to one of them, and I noticed she there was two of them on there at the same time, and she was doing a reading. The other one was. The other one would listen, but every time I typed something, the other one would look back. Every time I say something. Finally, she said it was for me. It was a man coming through, and the man said she started saying, "I see this man. I see a semi or something like that." So I said, "Yeah, my daddy drove a semi." So we did about that, and then she went on. She said, "I feel like this is for you." She said, "I see paperwork strung out everywhere on the table." At the time, I had paperwork all strung out on my counter for mail stuff. I said, "Yeah, I do." She asked about a recliner. I said, "There's three of them. I got three of them right in front of my bed." She said, "Yeah, this is for you. Your daddy's trying to tell you to get your together and get your head right." I said, "Okay, okay, okay." She said, "He said y'all used to drink beer together." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 we did time or two, you know, in the age range, you know how daddies and all do." But yeah, that's the only time I felt him like he might have came through.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know this.
So then what happens when you pulled out the spirit box? Was it your father that you was trying to contact when you pulled out the spirit box?
Yep. When I pull out the spirit box, I always try to contact him. I try to set my intentions and everything. It's not the same spirit box you got. I've looked for it and I can't find it no more. But it's a different one. It's spirit box box, something like that.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I'm
it,
familiar with that one.
yeah, and I've tried on that one, and I just get different stuff like it's touching you, watch the door, stuff like that. Nothing really confirming because he used to call me a certain name my whole life. This was the name he called me. He called me that name. That's if that name comes across here today, we talking to him.
Okay. 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 Well, yeah, don't yeah, you let us know if you hear that name. We don't know the name. I don't know the name. So yeah. So I am upset, man, and please forgive me, man. I've been moving around so much. I did not bring my speaker that I usually hold. Yeah, yeah, I must have took it out of my backpack. I have my spirit box, just not the speaker. But I feel
That's
like,
cool.
yeah, yeah, we just gonna have to really listen. I'm gonna cut it up as loud as I can, and I'm gonna put it close to the camera so you can hear. And we're in a confined room, so it may still be fine. But I just hate that I don't have this speaker to make it louder. But I
All
will
right,
go. Yeah,
I'm
and
all
I
right with it, you know.
okay. Okay. So yeah, so Jimmy, before we start, man, I just gotta, give you the 100% spiel. And that is literally we do not know who we're talking to. Like
That's
we can,
cool.
yeah, we like to think that we do. We want to talk who we want to talk to. We like to set our intentions, but we don't know. We could be talking to anybody, anything. It could be something dark. It could be something demonic. It could be your granny. It could be your neighbor down the street. Who knows? I don't know. But I just believe that we are connecting with the people that we are setting our intentions on. Um, So yeah, and yeah, we can't promise anything. Something may come out, something may not come out. Like it may work, it may not work. We don't know. I'm just willing to try.
I'm
So
willing to come too.
yeah, and here comes a train. So maybe that's a good or a bad thing. Starting off the session right on time. Let's see. Let
Oh
me.
yeah.
Let me
Yeah, it
come
seems to be a good thing. I looked up that town and looked stuff up in it. And this is what it says about that train track. You ought to check it out.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me let this. Let them. They gonna hit the horn coming through the little intersection. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you feel like the train is going to stir up some energy with this session? What does that do? What does that do for us? What does that do for
Yeah,
what we're trying to do? All
yeah,
right.
for real, for real.
Okay. So what is the name of your father?
This is a trip. Jim Horn,
Oh, you did say
my
y'all had the same
name.
name, Jim Horn.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start off with the necrophonic box,
Mhm.
just because, yeah, I don't know. That's been my little go-to as of late.
Yeah, my wife, she's part of the show too, and it scares her. She don't like it.
Necrophonic.
Yeah, it freaks her out a little bit. I like
Yeah,
it though.
yeah. It's just the reverb on it, man. It makes it sound like that. But man,
Yeah,
the
that's
responses I'm getting as of like the past few months with the necrophonic has just been spot on. So I try
I
to look past.
really think you could do this though, man. I really do.
So let's see. All right. I want this train to stop squeaking so I can hear better. Okay, here we go. All right. My name is Dalen. I come in peace, love, and respect. I'm here with my friend Jimmy, and we're here trying to connect with Jimmy's father, Jim. All right. Is there anyone here that would like to speak to us? I said no.
Okay. See that?
Hello? Hey. Did you say your name? Yeah. Can you tell me your name, please? Jim. Wait, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it.
Okay. So, Jim, you're here. Okay, Jim. Well, Jim, I have your son here.
Hey, did it?
Okay, Jim, your son has a couple of questions for you. Is that okay? I said what? Yes.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Let me go.
Okay. What did you used to call me all your life? First of all.
Mr. Jim, can you tell me the name you always refer to your son as?
What?
Huh?
I heard something close to it.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Mr. Jim, can you say the name one more time? Okay, I don't know. What did you think that you what is the name and what do you think that you heard?
Chopper.
Chopper. Now,
Chopper, yeah. I heard purr, and I was
okay,
like, man,
okay. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and listen. I'm gonna go back and listen. So I don't know if he said it or not. But okay, I was just curious what the name
I
was.
heard the purr. I heard the purr, and that made me think maybe he said chopper. So, you know,
Right, right. Well, let's ask one more time now that we know, but let's just see if whoever we're speaking to will repeat that.
okay.
Mr. Jim, can you say the name that you always called your son? Can you say the name? Mr. Jim, if you're here with us, can you please say your son's nickname that you used to call him?
Air.
What'd you say?
Air.
Yeah, okay.
Sound like it said air.
So we'll go back and listen to that. But yeah, we can ask whatever your next question is. Let's we can fire them off.
Okay, my next question is, Father Abel, was that self-inflicted wound an accident or was it intentional? That's yeah, that's what I want.
Okay, so you want to know if the gunshot wound was an accident or was it intentional?
Right.
Right. Mr. Jim,
Oh, I
was
think
your
you called him.
was your shooting an accident? Not.
I heard.
I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Jim, did someone shoot you on purpose? The man.
The man, what man? I need to put my glasses on too, because
Was there someone else involved? One of them. Did the woman you was with have anything to do with it?
where was the truck? Where was the gun at when this happened?
Mr. Jim, where was the gun located when this happened? So what happened when you grabbed the gun? Did the gun go off when you grabbed it yourself? Did someone else cause the gun to go off?
Seemed like I said no, though, didn't it?
Right. So I feel like answers are coming through, but I feel like I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have to go back and listen, Jim. I don't. I kind of see what you mean by like you trying it and it's feeling like it ain't you ain't really getting that. I
Yeah,
see,
exactly.
but
That's
I
weird,
do.
ain't it?
Yeah, because every shift is different, man. Every shift is different. Yeah, sometimes where I feel like we don't connect with the people. Some majority of the time I do. I do feel like I gotta go back and listen, man. It's just I feel like stuff is being answered, and I'm just not catching it in real time like that. But I heard him say his name off top, so I feel like he is
Mhm.
present around, and I feel like he is answering the questions because there are moments of like statements being made when we ask the questions. I just can't make it out right now.
Me neither. Me neither. Me neither. But hey,
Yeah.
if anybody can listen to it and hear, it's you, man. I trust
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get to editing this as probably as soon as we get done, man, because I'm curious. But I don't want us to not ask because he could be here answering these questions and we not catching it. So I don't want to
you.
leave
Yeah,
getting everything asked that you want to
yeah.
ask. So please
Right.
feel free to ask whatever it is you want to ask.
Are you at peace? Is all I want to know is are you at peace? And do you watch over me?
Got you. So Mr. Jimmy, your son would like to know, are you at peace? Okay. And what was the other question you had?
And
Mr.
do you
Jim,
watch over me while I'm on my bike?
Mr. Jim, do you watch over your son while he's riding his bike? Yeah.
All right.
Do you always watch over him when he's riding? He said yes, something.
Probably telling me to slow down.
He said what?
Probably telling me to slow down.
Do you feel like your son goes too fast on his bike?
What is that?
So he said always.
Oh. Oh.
Right.
All right, man. Thank you, Dalen.
Okay, man? Man, let me try one more thing, man. One more thing. One more thing, man. Cause yeah, man. I don't. Let me see. Let's try this. Let's go back to our old trusty Dusty. Let's see if the
There we
sonar.
go.
Let's just see if the sonar box can pull up anything. Mr. Jim, are you here? Yeah. Can you say your name on this box? But can we hear you say your name? Mr. Jim, if you're here, can you tell us your son's nickname that you always called him? I thought I heard it too.
Yeah, for real.
I definitely thought I heard Chopper for real, and it's 111. That don't mean anything, but I just love the 111.
Me too. I do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I heard Chopper for sure.
Yeah.
Like twice.
I definitely heard.
Okay, well let's ask again before I let you go on here. Your main question was it an accident or was it intentional?
Right. That's his main question.
Mr. Jim, I'm gonna ask you on this box, was your shooting an accident? Yes. Can you tell us what happened exactly? Okay. It sounded like, this is what I got, just with the naked ear. It felt like it sounded like he was saying it was an accident, like there was some sort of short in the gun, like some sort of like, you know what I'm saying? Like some sort of, it sounded like he was saying a shortage, like a short, like something kind of like how you flip a switch or something and like a short in the light switch will make it spark. Like
right. Yeah.
He made
kind of like a hair trigger or something.
You said what?
Like a hair trigger or something, maybe, or something to the firing pin.
That's what it made it seem like. That's what it sounded like. But also on the other spirit box, it also made it sound like it wasn't intentional. I don't know.
Yeah.
Both of them kind of sounded like it wasn't intentional. I have to go back and really listen, but I'm gonna listen and edit it to what I hear. But just off me raw dogging it, it seems like he was saying on both spirit boxes that it was an accident and it wasn't anything intentional. But I could be wrong.
Good. That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. I appreciate everything you've done, man. And if anybody I know out there that don't believe this needs to believe. And he's the man. He's nothing special. He's a man with a box. And he does good. He's number one. I love watching him. I laugh. It makes my day go good when I see him.
Jimmy, man, I appreciate that, brother, man. I appreciate you taking the time, sharing us your story and believing in us to try to connect with your pops, bro. Like that means the world to me, man. So
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You the one I wanted to do it. For anybody else to do it, it'd be you. The only one that wanted to do it for my pop. And can I say something on here?
Yeah, for sure. You can say it.
My wife wanted to put something in your little boom boom room. I said, no, I don't think his wife would like that too much, baby. We can't do that. We can't put that in there. Yeah, in the boom boom room, a little painting. I like, dog, you can do that now.
Oh, you said a painting. I thought you said a stripper pole.
Oh, well, yeah. But we put one of them in that boom boom room. We'd be on, man.
Hey, listen, we had a spirits in here twirling.
And the wires out there.
Jimmy, man, I appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you so much, man, for joining us today, man.
Thank you so much. I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here and listen to you. And I hope we get to see us on YouTube on this in a little bit, baby.
Oh, for sure. All right, Graveyard Shift family. It has been another amazing, amazing remote PTO. Guys, you know how this works. If you would love to do a session with us where I come to you and help you connect with your loved one, or maybe we call in like our good buddy Jimmy here and we do that, please send me an email to the Graveyard Shift TV at gmail.com. Again, that is the Graveyard Shift TV at gmail.com, y'all. And someone from our team will get back to you. Thank y'all for everyone that's been supporting the channel. And yeah, the mission continues. La, la, la. Catch you next time. Wait, family, before you leave, as you can see, I'm over here editing this video right now. But before you go, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has joined our membership program. Y'all are rocking and rolling and we moving and grooving. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. And for everyone that are watching these videos, thank you so much for the views. It is only because of you that I can keep doing this. Guys, announcement. This weekend, this Saturday, Valentine's Day, I am dropping the tickets to our Shifting Ain't Easy tour, y'all. This is our world 3-city tour, y'all. We are going to the Lizzie Borden house. We're going to the Whaley house, and we're going to Waverly Hills Sanitarium. Is that what it's called? Sanatorium? Sanitarium? Sanitarium? We going to all three of those locations, and tickets will go on sale Saturday, Valentine's Day. So if you love me like you love your spouse, don't get in trouble now. But go ahead and get them tickets, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know where we going to put the tickets at and all that in the video that we drop Friday. Love, love, love. Catch you next time.